Hi, we are the astrologers of Pandora Astrology. I'm Jamie Kale Miller, and I'm in Berkeley, California.
I'm Julia Mijas, also of Pandora in San Francisco.
And we're here to tell you about the new moon in Gemini happening May 30th, 2022. And this new moon, of course, means that the sun and the moon are conjunct in Gemini. New moons have a tendency to bring a quality of freshness, newness, rebirth. They're great times for planting seeds, not really a good time for expecting that those seeds will come to fruition. Seeds are generally planted in the dark, and the moon is dark at the new moon. But it's the beginning of a whole new cycle. And there's a wonderful feeling of freshness about that. This particular one falling in Gemini, of course, is happening in the season of Gemini, and therefore draws on all of that Gemini's love of stimulation and intellectual debate and colloquy and conversation and communication, and Gemini's love of ideas and facts. Now, this moon it's kind of a mixed bag. There's a square to Juno, which suggests maybe some social challenges with in our social lives, in our relationships, perhaps, or in the sort of the networks, the webs of friendship and community around us. And then there's also harmony, though, here with Mars and Jupiter in Aries. And Jupiter's been traveling through Aries this year, has dipped into Aries, and is really bringing a lot of enthusiasm for that Aries pioneer and warrior and hero nature. And conjuncting with Mars right here just takes that and makes it even bigger. So there's so much of a feeling of freshness and innocence, really, and honesty that is connected with this moon. So communications have every chance of being like direct and forthright and clear and honest, and not hiding anything. Julia, what are your thoughts about this moon?
This moon is high energy. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, oh my God. I can't think of two more high energy signs than Aries and Gemini. They're just like, and so you got high energy signs. You also have Mars dignified, which is an energetic planet. Then it's Jupiter right there, making it even bigger. So I see this as being a very, very high energy new moon. I also sort of see, that Mars and Jupiter conjunction also kind of wants to take a chance with its luck a little bit, wants to kind of, wants to take a chance on a new adventure or something a little bit lucky, but there's a little bit of that, just want to roll the dice and sort of see what happens, and have a very, very fast pace. And then you have the square from that very social planet, Juno, in also a more mellow sign, Pisces, where people around you might be like, slow down, or there might be circumstances or other things that's where maybe some of that tension kind of comes from. But yeah, I see it as being a very sort of lighthearted new moon in a lot of ways too. The moon in Gemini tends to not like a lot of heaviness, and Mars and Jupiter are all kind of upbeat and moving. So yeah, I see it high energy, lighthearted. Maybe your pace and other people's paces are at cross purposes.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've called this one Truthful Words Help Set Relationship Boundaries. And that's partially because Juno in Pisces doesn't see boundaries in relationship. Juno signifies committed relationship and also the societal fabric around you and how you weave that together around yourself. And that being in Pisces, a sign that's notorious for lacking boundaries and for being high in compassion, for sure, and empathy too. So there's a theme here about having a sensitivity to the people around you and the people that you relate with the most. And yet also this moon in Gemini, to the extent that the moon in Gemini has a feeling, it tends to just want to squeeze that out in terms of words immediately. I think that, I mean, Moon and Gemini natives really struggle when in a period of like protracted grief or a time, when they're surrounded by people who are feeling a lot of heavy emotions. And that can be really tough on a Moon and Gemini native. And I
Yeah.
think in this case, with this new moon in Gemini square Juno, there could be some, as you put it, Julia, cross purposes between oneself and in one's relationship and with one's community, where just having all of that empathy can feel like too much, and you might even want to retreat and withdraw, just so that you can gather your words and not just like spurt them out in ways that do draw lines but could also be hurtful.
Very good.
All right. Well, I think we said everything we needed to say there. Hope you enjoyed that video. So you can always find us on the net at pandoraastrology.com, where you'll find videos like this updated every month on our monthly forecast page there. And you can get readings and take classes on our services page and our classes page. And definitely check out our YouTube channel, Pandora Astrology, where you will find the news and horoscopes as well. And until next time, we'll see you around the cosmos. Bye.
Bye-bye.